The old diner on the corner had seen better days. Its neon sign flickered weakly, and the paint was peeling. Inside, waitress Darlene wiped down the counter, sighing at the empty seats. The bell above the door chimed, and in walked a young man in a crisp suit. "What can I get you, hun?" Darlene asked. "Just coffee, please," he replied, barely looking up from his phone. As Darlene poured his coffee, she noticed his furrowed brow. "Rough day?" The man glanced up, surprised. "You could say that. I'm supposed to be scouting locations for a new restaurant chain, but nothing feels right." Darlene nodded sympathetically. "Sometimes the right thing finds you when you least expect it." Just then the door opened again. An elderly couple entered, followed by a group of teenagers, then a pair of nurses just off their shift. Soon, the diner was filled with a mix of people from all walks of life. The young man watched in amazement as Darlene greeted each person by name, remembering their usual orders and asking about their lives. As the night wore on, he found himself drawn into conversations, sharing laughs, and feeling a warmth he hadn't experienced in years. When it was time to leave, he approached Darlene. "I think I found the perfect location," he said, smiling. "But not for a new restaurant. This place, it's special. How would you like some help revitalizing it?" Darlene's eyes sparkled. "Honey, I thought you'd never ask." In the months that followed, the diner underwent a transformation. The neon sign shone brightly once more, but the heart of the place, its welcoming atmosphere and sense of community, remained unchanged. Sometimes the most valuable things in life aren't about creating something new, but recognizing and preserving the magic that already exists in unexpected places. The small town's annual baking competition was in full swing. Amelia stood nervously before her creation, a humble apple pie. Next to her, elaborate cakes and intricately decorated pastries vied for attention. "Why even bother?" whispered a voice in her head. "You'll never win with something so plain." Amelia's fingers traced the familiar scalloped edge of her pie crust, remembering countless afternoons in her grandmother's kitchen. The recipe, passed down through generations, was simple, but made with love. As the judges approached, Amelia's heart raced. They sampled each entry, their faces impassive. When they reached Amelia's pie, she held her breath. The head judge took a bite and paused. His eyes widened. This tastes like childhood," he murmured. Later, as Amelia stood on the podium, first place ribbon pinned to her apron, a young girl approached her. "Your pie looked just like the ones my grandma used to make," the girl said softly. "I miss her so much." Amelia knelt down and smiled. "Would you like to learn how to bake it?" In the weeks that followed, Amelia's kitchen became a gathering place. She taught not just the young girl, but others in the community, sharing stories and laughter along with her grandmother's recipe. As she watched her students proudly display their own pies, Amelia realized she had won something far more valuable than a competition. She had kept a tradition alive and brought people together. True success isn't always about flashy achievements or outdoing others. Sometimes it's about staying true to your roots, sharing what you love, and creating connections that nourish the soul.
If you found this video insightful, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it with others who may benefit from this valuable information. Thank you for watching.